We are rolling. Hello everyone and welcome to the Great Movie Ride. Once again, my name is Tyler and I'll be taking you from this Hollywood soundstage right into some of the greatest movies of all time, all on one tour. Just between you and me, this is no ordinary tour, because the Great Movie Ride brings these movies to life and puts you right in the middle of the action. I don't know about you folks, but I just love the great Hollywood musicals of the 1930s. This scene is from one of my favorites, the Busby Berkeley classic, Footlight Parade, starring James Cagney, Ruby Keeler, and Dick Powell. In 1952, Gene Kelly was Singing in the Rain with Debbie Reynolds and Donald O'Connor. Did you know Gene Kelly co-directed this movie? Can anyone tell me what movie this is? That's right, it's Walt Disney's Academy Award-winning film, Mary Poppins, starring Julie Andrews and Dick Van Dyke. Hold on to those wallets and purses, folks. This doesn't look like a very good neighborhood. In fact, it looks a lot like the underworld, the scene of such classic gangster films as The Public Enemy, starring one of my favorite tough guys, James Cagney. In one famous scene, Cagney shoves a grapefruit in Mae Clark's face. She could never look at breakfast in the same way again.
The heat's on.
Some of my favorite movies. Sorry, he's got a point. I hate it when people talk during the movie.
Just off the horn so everybody knows we're here.
Okay, does anybody know the name of the movie that Clint Eastwood and John Wayne made together? Actually, that's a trick question. That's right, the world's two most famous movie cowboys never made a movie together. Until now.
Fixing to get myself shot. I tell you what, go right ahead. That's what you want to do. A long time ago, I made me a rule.
The Duke and Clint have made some of the greatest Someone's robbing a bank. Not on my watch, Pilgrim. Sit tight, folks. I'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated. Your guide will return momentarily. Remain seated, please.
Hold it right there, hombre.
Oh, come on. You wouldn't shoot a guy in the back?
Oh, yeah? That's you, Miss Stringer. Ain't that right, Snake?
Reach for the sky! You're under arrest!
Nothing doing.
Give yourself up! Take it as easy on you! You'll swing for this!
Nothing doing. Nobody's sticking my neck in the noose.
Workers time to sail up and ride. Yeah. Yeah, giddy up. I'll meet you back at the hideout, Snake. Hey, yokes in order, riding off into the sunset. Yeah. Hey, whoa. down real quick, didn't it? Well, I'm a stranger to these here parts. What in tarnation is this?
This is alien. You are with Sigourney Weaver aboard the spaceship Nostromo. Something has gone wrong. One by one, the crew has vanished. And somewhere in the ship, a terrifying creature waits to claim its next victim.
Victim? Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
Warning, remain in your vehicle. The area you are entering is extremely dangerous. Proceed with caution.
The emergency disrupt system is now activated. The ship will detonate in T-minus 10 seconds. The option to override expires in 5.
What the damn hell is that? Hey, look out, turn up again! Yeah, wish your partner Snake was here. Oh, I think Bandit, I said snake, not snake.
Here in Raiders of the Lost Ark, amid 1,000 deadly snakes, Indiana Jones unearths a great treasure. Will Harrison Ford escape with his discovery? And what will be your fate? Beware.
Sir Porters, I make this up as I go.
The dust of 3,000 years lies undisturbed in this ancient burial chamber. And on the chest of the great stone god, a priceless jewel.
Let me hit the mother load. Reckon it's time to stake my claim. Tell the hombres move on fetching that treasure. Listen, you want a barrel full of lead?
But the jewel is guarded by a curse. And those who dare defy that curse must pay with their lives.
Unbeliever, disturb the treasure of the gods, and you shall all pay with your lives.
Big role, huh? Well, that just goes to show you anything can happen in the movies. Now let's get on with the show. Ooh, I see dead people. The horror movie is my all-time favorite genre. Some of the best horror films were produced back in the 1930s and 40s, but monsters, mutants, and maniacs are still audience favorites and continue to haunt us today. Now that's what I call a wrap. We are now entering the jungle home of one of the greatest characters of all time. No, it's not George of the Jungle. Actually, it's Tarzan, portrayed here by Johnny Weissmuller. Over there we have Maureen O'Sullivan as Jane, and the one and only Cheetah as herself. Johnny Weissmuller is probably the best known Tarzan, but he had some tough competition for the title role of his first film. When producing the 1932 version of Tarzan the Ape Man, the producers seriously considered a young, unknown actor by the name of Clark Gable. Tarzan has appeared in nearly 50 different film adaptations since 1918, including Disney's 37th animated feature.
Someday you'll understand that. He's looking at you, kid. Inside of us, we both know you belong to Victor. It's part of his work, the thing that keeps him going. That plane needs the ground, and you're not with him from the bed. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow. Soon.
Louis, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship. Best last line of a movie ever. Humphrey Bogart and Ingrid Bergman in the classic romance, Casablanca.
I've got a job to do too. Where I'm going, you can't follow. What I've got to do, you can't be any part of. Luther, I'm no good at being noble. It doesn't take much to see that the problems of three little people don't amount to a hill of beans in this crazy world. Someday you'll understand that.
Here's one of my favorite movie stars, Mickey Mouse, and one of his greatest roles, the Sorcerer's Apprentice in Fantasia. The sorcerer in this sequence is named Yen Sid, which is Disney spelled backwards. Toto? I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. How often do you get to say that? I'd say we're definitely somewhere over the rainbow, and one of the most beloved movies of all time.
Yes, let the joyous news be spread. The wicked old witch at last is dead.
The Wizard of Oz! No, it was an accident. I didn't mean to kill anybody.
Well, my little pretty, I can cause accidents too.
Oh, rubbish. You have no power here. Be gone before somebody drops a house on you, too.
Very well. I'll bide my time. But just try to stay out of my way. Just try. I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog, too.
I wonder how we get out of here. What do you folks think? Which way do we go? Now why didn't I think of that? Sing along, folks, you know the words. Enjoyed our tour through some of these great moments at the movies. But we've only scratched the surface of what Hollywood has to offer. There are thousands of other great movies out there just waiting for you to discover. Here are just a few of my favorites. On behalf of Disney's Hollywood Studios, I'd like to thank you for joining us on the Great Movie Ride. Now, before we wrap this production, we still have one more scene to do. It's called The Exit. The action begins with you remaining seated until we come to a complete stop. Then gather your belongings and take small children by the hand. When these doors open, rise dramatically to your feet and make a grand exit directly to the rear of your vehicle. Oh, and one more thing. When I yell action, don't forget the thunderous applause for yours truly. Okay, places everyone. And action! Thank you, thank you. Have a wonderful day here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. I'll see you at the movies, the stuff dreams are made of.